Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen of the internet. Uh, I hope that this sound is picking up. Actually, let me check real quick. Let me make sure. Play a little bit of green mute noise. Okay, it is picking up. What the? Dragon Ball Z Abridged also started. But let me just adjust this volume up a bit because it's showing pretty quiet on here. But anyway, greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen of the internet, and welcome to a game that I love. The Outer Wilds. Not to be confused with The Outer Worlds. Aww. Oh well. New expedition. I'm playing with the PS4 controller because you have to play this game with a controller. Technically you can play it without one, but it's almost impossible. It is so difficult. Like first time playing Dark Souls level of pain. There's our pilot. Back from your pre-launch camp out under the stars, I see. So it's launch day, eh? Seems like only yesterday you joined the space program, and suddenly here you are, leaving on your first solo voyage. What do you say? Ready to get this beauty off the ground? It's all fueled up and ready to go. You sure you fixed the retro rockets? That was only a problem one time. And then maybe a few times after that, but hey, no reason to dwell on the past, right? Anyway, you'll need to get to the launch from the Hornfells. You'll need to get the launch codes from Hornfells at the observatory before you can lift off. Just bring those here once you've said your goodbyes or whatever. I forgot how cute the art style is in this game. Hey, it's you! Slate said you're blasting off in your ship today. I'm really excited to see the launch. Aren't you gonna go into space, aren't you? You better not have changed your mind. Hey, I'm still going. You better be. It's been forever since anyone launched off into space. I really, really want to see it. Really bad. Hey, you want to try out my model ship? Slate says it's just like the real thing, only less likely to start a fire. Okay, that's enough of that. I'll have to... It's easier when you're actually in first person doing it. Hello there, Space Cadet. I hear you're leaving the crater today. If you meet any other travelers up there, remind them to take proper care of their instruments, won't you? Tell me about the travelers' instruments. Oh sure, I made all their instruments, you know. Let me see, there's Chert's drums, Rebecca's banjo, and Gabbro's flute. And Feldspar's harmonica, of course. Those Feldspar's been missing for a long time. Sometimes it feels like just yesterday they were all playing their harmonica around the campfire. Anyway, you hear music in space, that'll be one of our space program's other travelers. If you feel like company, you can always pull out your signal scope and track them down. So it's launch day, huh? Hal's going to miss you. Speaking of launch day, I was thinking about it, and the platform those ships launch from is getting old. Isn't it about time you built a new, less flammable one? The big tree in the village would be the perfect choice. I wouldn't mind helping the space program, just say the word. The launch pad is flammable? Ha! You didn't realize that? Don't worry, it's held up for all these launches so far. It'll definitely be fine for yours, probably. You're actually blasting off in that thing, huh? They really don't explode as often anymore. All I know is between the space program and Micah's model rockets, things seem to burn to the ground around here more often than they used to. Heyo, hatchling. I hear you're leaving us to seek adventures amongst the stars. When you return, let's you, me, and Gossin open up a bottle of the good stuff. I'm only seeking adventures amongst one star, actually. Other stars are too far away. Another metaphor ruined in the name of scientific accuracy. Nevertheless, I do hope you enjoy your travels. Good luck! I love that quote. That's a great quote. What was it over here that I could interact with? It must have just been the hold to release thing, the jump tutorial thing. Oh, the astronaut returns! Tell me, what can I do for you? Any new dirt? I'm hoping to teach Esker to tap trees next time they return from Adelrock. If they'll bring me lunar sap, I can make moon wine. What are you up to? I've just finished sealing up another batch of sap wine for aging. I like to begin aging a batch on the day of a significant occasion, you know. That's why there are so many bottles labeled structural collapse and house fire. I'm good, actually. Enjoy your travels! Are you gonna watch the launch? I'll be watching from a safe distance, obviously, and mostly to make sure nothing catches fire, but watching nonetheless. Oh, this game is so cute. I love it. Hello, astronaut. If it isn't my favorite troublemaker. We wanted to play hide and seek, but Moraine won't let us borrow their signal scope because it's really delicate and not supposed to be thrown around like that. Hey, can we use your signal scope? Can we? Can we, please? We'll even let you be it. Sure, let's play. Galena and me will hide with these radios, and you'll use your signal scope to find us. Last one of us to be found wins. Oh, I like the closing eyes, considering... I like that the eyes are closed from top and bottom since they have 4 eyes. Oh, you found me, but my hiding spot was super good. Don't forget, you have to find both of us, okay? Ah! Wasting time like that in this game is actually super bad. So it's kind of concerning that I fell. I won? I'm happy. Thanks for playing with us. I just want to give her a hug. She seems so sad. Fishing rhyme, singing helps me pass the time. You're leaving the crater? Guess we'll be a little busier without you around to lend a hand. The big water planet, Giant's Deep. That's where I'd go. Why's that? One time, after the rest of the village had left to sleep and it was just the 2 of us sitting around the campfire, Gabbro told me about their first trip to Giant's Deep. They landed their ship easily enough in the waves, but couldn't seem to go too far down. On account of how murky the water was, I guess. Too dark. Gabbro wants to see what lays beneath the surface, so they decided to travel deeper. They traveled down and down. But suddenly, Gabbro couldn't go any deeper. This isn't my first playthrough. I've, played through it before, but thank you. This will be my first playthrough of the DLC. Tell me more. I will. I was just pausing dramatically. As though exercising a will of its own, the water was refusing to let Gabbro go any deeper. It held Gabbro back. Almost as if they were trying to protect them from something. And then, in the terrible darkness, Gabbro saw it. The tentacle of some hideous beast. Ah! I mean, that's what Gabbro said anyway. Whatever it was, it freaked Gabbro out pretty good. Everyone wants to hear new stories around at the village campfire, you know? Make sure you bring some back to us. I'm very excited to try the DLC. It looks incredible. If they put even half as much love into the DLC as they did the base game, it's gonna be great. Oh, I forgot about the ghosts crystal things. Arcos. Hi, astronaut. You know the patch of ghost matter inside this fence? Gauzen said it used to be bigger when they were a hatchling, because ghost matter evaporates. I just take a super long time to go away. I hope there's still ghost matter in the village when I'm a grown-up. Ghost matter's awesome. You know, ghost matter is how Tektite lost their foot, right? Whoa, really? That is so cool! That kid has messed up priorities. Hey, come say hi to your old flight coach before you launch. I've got zero-G training set up if you want a refresher. Gauzen. It's about time for the end of this loop, I believe, but I don't know how long I've been streaming. Hey, I thought I might see you before the big launch. Nerves getting the better of you? Right, like you weren't nervous for your first flight. Hey, don't worry about it. Your nerves are between you, me, and the vast endlessness of space. But really, you'll do fine out there. I'd worry more about that ship if I were you. Hopefully that lunatic Slate at least fixed the retro rockets. So listen, there's a satellite, which is definitely not just a piece of broken mining equipment, set up down in the zero-G training cave and in need of repairs. If you're looking for a last-minute zero-G practice, head to the lift and into the cave. Or don't, so long as you're confident you can make ship repairs. Ouch, I just got bit by an ant. One repaired satellite coming up. Cool, get to it, and try not to concuss yourself before the first launch. Before I do that, I should probably go see the statue thing, because I don't remember if I need to see that or not. I saw smoke coming from Young Bark Crater up north and figured I should go check it out. You can use the scout launcher, just please don't break it while I'm gone. Oh, hello, astronaut. This is good weather for your launch, right? That's lucky. What are you up to? I'm using my signal scope to pick up sounds from distant planets. It's set to the Outer Wilds Venture frequency, so I can pick up the traveler's music. Last night I heard Rebec's banjo coming from Biddle Hollow. I hope that means they're safe. I can hear different planets, too. It depends on what time of day or night it is, since the different planets are in the sky at different times. Signal scopes are cool. There's the observatory. Yeah, it's been about 2 years since I played through this game, so I don't remember much of the story itself. I remember the very basic shape of the story. Boing, 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 boing. Hey, it's my favorite astronaut. Launch day at last, huh, buddy? It's the translator tool's inaugural flight, too. I'm so excited, it's making me nauseous. Just think, you'll be able to translate any Nomai text you want, anywhere you are. Two of us put a lot of hours into inventing that tool, so don't break it, okay? Oh geez, do not break it. Ignore me, okay? I'm just nervous. And I'm not even the one going into space. How are you feeling? I'm terrified! Aw, don't let me make you nervous. You've been training for this day since we were hatchlings, remember? You'll do great, I promise. So what's the dirt? You here to see the new Nomai statue? Of course! I knew you'd want to see it before you headed off. Hornfell's just finished prepping it for display today. Amazing, isn't it? Makes me wish we could see what a real live Nomai looks like, but I guess this is as close as we'll ever get. Check it out. Looks like they had fur. Fur's weird. This is the first fully intact statue ever found, you know. And for how old it is, it's in great shape. Ah, geez, I got a little carried away there. Go on, you have a ship to launch. Take care of yourself out there, you're here. The radio tower here on Timber Hearth was built to receive transmissions from our deep space satellite and to this day still houses the first ever photos taken of the entire solar system. These photos were made possible by the deep space satellite's unusual vertical orbit that carries it high above and below the plane of the solar system. Thanks to a recent upgrade, the deep space satellite is now responsible for generating the real-time solar system map used by our newest astronauts. I'll go through and read some of these in a moment after I pick up these launch codes, because I don't want to have to come back up here. There you are. I just finished pre-flight observations, and local conditions are good. Time to get our newest astronaut off the ground. You'll be our first astronaut ever equipped with the Nomai translator tool. I confess, I've been giddy all day just thinking about it. We're better equipped than ever to unravel the mysteries of the Nomai. You and Hal should be very proud of your work. Tell me, what's your plan once you're in space? I'm gonna learn more about the Nomai. I might have guessed as much. No sense in making a translator tool if you're not going to use it to translate anything. We barely scratched the surface of the Nomai writing in our solar system, so we still know very little about them. We have no idea if they originated here or traveled here, or why they disappeared. That tool of yours should prove indispensable in solving the mystery of this ancient species. Well then, looks like that's all that's left to send you off. All in all, it's a fine day for a launch. I'm ready to get off this rock. Excellent. You'll be needing the launch codes then. Here they are. Best get off the ground before Slate makes any more modifications to your ship, eh? Good luck out there. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that they have a miniature version of the demon. Oh, gravity. Gravity stones. I forgot those existed. That messed with my head for a second. And I am now imprinted on the statue. Cassava, we're nearly ready. Felix and I have finished construction, and she says collaborating the device won't take any longer. Felix, Fortunately, the Adelrock's lack of atmosphere will make collaboration simple. After all, this time, I'm thrilled to finally resume our research. The Nomai technology brought back from space by our astronauts has been a great boon to the Outer Wilds ventures, allowing us to modify expedition gear in exciting and useful ways. For example, the Little Scout now boasts a warp retrieval capability that allows astronauts to recall their scouts almost instantly. This has dramatically reduced the number of scouts lost to the depths of space. What you see here are parts of the Nomai skeleton. We can tell from their skulls that they possessed antlers and, quite unusually, only 3 eyes. The Nomai body was likely most adapted for exclusively living on land. The differences in the Nomai's anatomy, such as the shockingly fragile bone structure, show us that Hearthians couldn't have descended from Nomaian ancestors. It's not clear where the Nomai originated from or why they disappeared. We hope to find more clues to this puzzle as we explore our solar system. Aside from the dwellings and structures they built, the Nomai also made art. This is decorated pottery was discovered on Brittle Hollow. Some ancient Nomai art depicts strange animals, foreign celestial objects, and other subjects that can't be found in our solar system. Which makes us wonder whether the Nomai originated elsewhere in the universe, or simply had vibrant imaginations. Were the Nomai born in our solar system? Or were they born among other stars and planets? And if they were, how and why did they come here? There are just some questions we hope to answer through further xenoarchaeological expeditions. This piece of Nomai writing was essential to deciphering their unique language. Though this text is linear, Nomai text often branches off from a central point. Interestingly, each branch tends to be written by a different author. I want to know what this is. I don't remember that. I already looked at that one. Watch these. Watch closely. These balls move on their own. The ground is perfectly level, so what do you think causes this spooky motion? The answer is the moon. As it orbits our planet, the Attlerock's gravity pulls on objects from different directions. In fact, it's pulling on you right now. Yee! Moon gravity. Stars like our sun generate light and heat by fusing hydrogen into helium. As it grows older, the star runs out of hydrogen and starts to contract. As the star's core contracts, it gets hotter, causing the outer layers to expand. The star has become a red giant. When the core is hot enough, it starts to fuse helium into carbon. If a star is massive enough, it will continue to fuse carbon into even heavier elements like iron. Ultimately, the star will collapse under its own gravity, and then explode in a violent event called a supernova. Based on Church's observations, this will one day be the fate of our own sun. Oh no. The rocks. Oh, these things hurt my head. This strange rock moving around in this grotto appears to react to conscious observation. The level-headed among us realize there must also be some sort of optical illusion at play, but Gabbro claims the rock exists in all possible states until it is observed, whatever that means. Whatever is actually happening, both sides of this debate agree, the effect is extremely creepy. This anglerfish specimen was found attached to the landing gear of one of our ships that flew close to Dark Bramble. It appears well suited to living in dark places with minimal atmosphere. This crystal was taken from a Nomai ruin on Brittle Hollow. It seems to create a local gravity distortion, and was most likely used to traverse steep surfaces. Try it out. This remarkably intact statue was carved by the Nomai, an ancient species who dwelled in our solar system thousands of years ago. This statue provides us with our most detailed look yet at the Nomai, who appear to have been covered with a layer of fur. Note the decorative jewelry that has been carved as part of the antlers. Although their artifacts and structures have been found on almost every planet in the solar system, we still have no idea where this species come from, or what happened to them. Outer Wild Ventures founding members, clockwise from top to left: Hornfels, Gauzen, Slate, and Feldspar. Outer Wilds Ventures, Timberhearth's first and only space program, was founded to explore the farthest reaches of our solar system. Feldspar was the first Hearthian to be intentionally launched into space. They completed their first orbit around Timberhearth, and later made the first of what would be many landings on our moon, the Attlerock. Hey, so did you get a good look at that Nomai statue? The statue was glowing! Why was it glowing? Whoa, the statue was doing what? So its eyes opened, and then you saw images of your own memories and glowing lights flying around it. You mean like a hallucination? Listen, no offense, but are you sure you're okay to launch? Like, medically speaking? No, that statue is definitely weird. I mean, if you're saying it happened, then I guess maybe it did, but why? One fails everything to get the statue to open. Nothing like this ever happened to them. I don't think you're going to get any answers from the museum statue, but Gabbro said they were going back to Giant's Deep. Don't know which island they're on, though. Maybe they'd be able to tell you more. On the other hand, Gabbro's, Gabbro, so maybe you'd be better off searching for more info on your own. Geez, now I'm really jealous you're going into space. Hey, see if you can use our translator tool to find out more about the statue, okay? Good luck and safe flying! Ow. I want to get up to space and see the supernova. This is a really small planet. Oh, there's the sun. The tappy tappy noises are making me think I might be about to die. Because there's the planet that falls into the black hole. There's the sand planets. Dark Bramble. Brittle Hollow. Hollow's Lantern. The Interloper. What is that? Why is that so bright until I look at it? Is that just stars? What is that? Timberhearth. Giant's Deep. I guess I had more time than I thought. You know what? If I've got time, I'm just gonna go straight backwards and watch the sun. Because either I get far enough away to get the escape ending. I think you might actually have to do something before that, but we'll see. How far do you have to go? Oh, I just got a good look at it from that one over there. Those are supernovas, aren't they? $500 kilometers. $600 kilometers. $700 kilometers. $800 kilometers. $900 kilometers. $1,000 kilometers. $1,100 kilometers. $1,200 kilometers. $1,300 kilometers. $1,400 kilometers. 1,500 kilometers. 1,600 kilometers. 1,700 kilometers. 1,800 kilometers. 1,900 kilometers. 2,000 kilometers. 2,100 kilometers. 2,200 kilometers. 2,300 kilometers. 2,400 kilometers. 2,500 kilometers. 2,600, 2,700. I got distracted and missed 600. 2,800 kilometers. 2,900 kilometers. 3,000 kilometers, and it's still visible. That's kind of impressive, actually. $3,500 kilometers. And it is still visible. Okay, so 4,000... It just popped back in, but 4,000 kilometers, it's still barely visible. It's fading in and out now. I think it might actually be gone now. Oh, nope, there it is. So is it 5,000 kilometers? I'm guessing it's 5,000 kilometers. Okay, I'm 5,000 kilometers away and I can still see it. So now it seems to be gone more than it's there, so that's progress. Okay, it's actually still barely there, but it's so small that it's almost impossible to see. It's like 2 pixels. 6,000 kilometers! I don't know why I'm doing this experiment. It's kind of dumb, but... Harmonic convergence. I got an achievement for doing this. Hello! You joined in at a weird time. I am experimenting. It is. I love the music in this game. It's amazing. I got an achievement for going out and getting them all at once like this. I haven't played the expansion yet. I've played the game before, like 2 years ago, and I really wanted to play it again because it's an amazing game. And I'm going for all the achievements this time. I didn't know that was an achievement, I just did that by accident, but... Right now, I'm just seeing how far out I can go. Boing, 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 boing. I have not played Echoes of the Eye yet. I am excited to see what it is. Ooh, that's interesting. How long have I been streaming? I've been streaming for almost 50 minutes and the loop has not ended. I may have gotten so far out that the explosion didn't kill me. So, I suppose I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna reset it because I want to get back to the actual story. I'll worry about the sun ending on my own time because that's too much time. You want to go get those launch codes from the observatory first. I already got them from the observatory, remember? Huh, must be inhaling more fumes than I realized. This stuff is potent. Well, if you got the codes, I'm not gonna stop you. Good luck and take care of that ship. I'm stuck. There we go. The dark bramble seed. Ew, Hatchling, thought you were taking that tin can of yours into space today. What are you still doing here? Me? I saw something crash over the horizon and didn't like what I was seeing in the pictures of my little scout was sending back, so I thought I'd come over here myself and take a look. Is that a dark bramble seed? You think so? It's nothing I've ever seen on Timber Hearth before, so you're probably onto something there. Whatever it is, it put down roots in a hurry. I don't like the looks of this thing, Hatchling, and that's a fact. Think I'll set Marl and Hal loose on it. Best get rid of this mess sooner rather than later. And no one can remove an unwanted plant faster than a tree keeper can. I'll have to get a good look at what's inside the seed first, though. Don't want to set anybody to hacking up a potentially dangerous plant without a better idea of what's lurking inside there. Tuff can help me haul the old scout launcher over here. Obviously, the opening is too small for someone to fit inside, and anyway, I'm not going to blindly stick my hands into anything that looks as unpleasant as that seed does. That's a good way to lose an arm or two. Oh, that's an ominous ending to that. We're off to find the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Where's this taking me? New stuff! After closer observation, mining site 2A wouldn't be safe for the native life dwelling in some of this cave's pools. So unfortunately, we'll have to mine one of the other sites. On the opposite hand, new life! The species is semi-aquatic and very hardy. The ecosystem here is quite robust, so I believe they'll thrive in the long run. Be cautious near the pools if you visit 2A to meet them. They remind me of a subterranean species that my mentor Mallory once told me about, from when our clan used to travel across this universe. I imagine she would have enjoyed these life forms greatly. I was watching them once during a rest, and the hours escaped from me. They're fascinating. I wonder what their fourth eye does. There are a few other cave sites that look promising. What about Site 2B? What about Site 2B? It shares similar formations and strata. This sounds promising. Will you and your mentor investigate? If mining Site 2B proves safe for this native species, we'll move our work there. Site 2B is safe. Kalia says we'll continue to monitor our activity and its effects on the life here. So this is art of them finding us. I cannot see it all. Where am I? Options. Controls. Equipment. General. Flashlight R. Okay, I can see now. Nice to know. Ah! No! Not again! I think I already went through this part, but one last check won't hurt. Yep, this is where all this stuff was. Okay, time for me to actually get out now. Ow, ow. Ooh, ghost matter. Ah, phone. I don't even have a car. Why am I getting car insurance scam calls? Oh, it's one of these things. My ship's on the other side of the planet. Mining site 2B. No my. I need to save my little bit of fuel I've got. I'm still amazed by how much ore the Ash Twin project requires. Isn't this the ore for the remaining towers being built on Ash Twins? The completed towers I've seen are quite large. No, the material for those towers is all being taken from the Ash Twin. The ore we're mining here will be used to craft an immensely thick protective shell that will physically seal off the chamber inside Ash Twin's core. I'm relieved by Clan's decision to use Timber Hearth's ore only for construction of the shell. If eventually life on this planet were to evolve to the point of advanced metallurgy, I'm confident we won't have destroyed their ability to create. If they're sealing off all entrances, I hope they've planned accordingly. I thought you had forbidden your apprentice from making puns, Callius. How else would he improve? Ah, jeez. I forgot about this stuff. My gratitude for the latest shipment, Onio. This ore should be the last we'll need for the Ash Twin project. Once we finish the shell that seals off the central chamber, we'll check to ensure there are no longer any physical entrances. Raimi and I will be checking the interior and then the exterior for cracks, our final safety check. This is exciting news. Can I offer an extra set of eyes for this final check? Specifically, mine. If my work here is complete, I'd be delighted to help. We'd be grateful if you would. The more eyes, the better, as the smallest flaw or opening in the shell that protects the Ash Twin project could lead to disaster. I'm gonna yoink that in case I need it. The fact that I can come down here and there's boreholes everywhere makes me curious to think that... and think there might be something in the boreholes. There we go. Where's this gonna take me? I already read that one. Ow. The sun's about to go boom. Ow. Across old bark, the quiet shade. In the ancient glade, it's always dark. Ah. Ow. I missed the hole. I like how it doesn't make you talk to him every time you go to leave. Alright, I want to find that ancient glade again real quick. This is just the main village area. Give me my suit. Um. Quantum fluctuations. Ow! What the heck was that? Why did my ship just explode? I was repairing it. I mean, that was interesting, but... on to the next adventure. Amazing parking job. Chert's research notes, property of Chert. This is an old crater. The neat thing here is the composition of samples I took from the impact site matches the composition of ice on the outskirts of Dark Bramble. I'd posit the Idle Rock was hit by a piece of the planet that used to be where Dark Bramble lives now. To follow up on, maybe there are more fragments of the old planet Dark Bramble destroyed on the other astral bodies in the solar system. God, I hate this moon. It's too small and it makes everything look weird. Interesting. Let me just examine it for writings real quick. I was upstairs testing the eye signal locator, and it can hear and follow the signals from the sun, Giant's Deep, and Brittle Hollow. However, something strange is happening when I ask the eye signal locator to follow the eye's signal. The device's indicator rotates wildly and never positions in just one direction. This is a curious result. It's possible the eye has stopped calling out its signal. I see. I most likely calibrated the locator incorrectly. Privet, my apprentice, and I will make adjustments and try again. An update. Disappointingly, everything is correctly calibrated. After all, I can English. It saddens me to visit this, my friends, but I believe this locator cannot detect the eye signal. We would need to build a more sensitive device if we want to locate the eye of the universe. Then we will build it. Don't lose hope. Our search for the eye is what brought our clan to this place. We won't give up so easily. Where should this new, more sophisticated locator be built? It may need to be larger than this eye signal locator is. Enona and those of us originally stranded on Umber Twin built a quantum moon locator there, but the heat of the sun made its construction challenging. I wouldn't recommend building on that planet. The southern glacier on Brittle Hollow has ample available space. I could construct a new building to house this proposed locator. Yes, let's build there. I imagine our young friend Connie would enjoy that immensely. He's always held a great interest in the eye, especially for a child born so long after the crash. I will begin construction on Brittle Hollow, South Pole immediately then. Okay, wow. Wow. I've seen this rune in other travelers' pictures, but seeing it for myself, it's really old, isn't it? But wow, this is the coolest day of my life. Okay, time for some official notes. So this is some kind of Nomai locator. It can point out the different planets, which is incredibly cool, by the way. But from what little I can understand of the writing here, I think it was built to try to find something specific. I'm not sure. I also was able to translate something about the South Pole of Brittle Hollow, so I'll fly there to see if I can learn more. Yep, just gonna get back to the old ship and take off. Totally safe, mostly safe. Oh, stars above. So the South Pole of Brittle Hollow. Don't go off into space. Esker Signal Scope Log. Day 48. Still not picking up Rubik's Banjo from Brittle Hollow. I'm sure they're fine, but I'll feel better once I can hear their music. Day 51. Listen to Chirp play for a while today. Unrelated, someone should tell Profi and Gazan to stop. Their flirting is not settled from an aerial perspective. Banjo music coming in loud and clear today. Sounds like Rubik's doing okay, that oaf. I was worried. Today I thought I heard something strange. I don't know, it was probably nothing. Day 70. No, it's back again today, too. Something strange is coming from Timber Hearth. Day 76. Okay, I know this is crazy, but the sound from Timber Hearth sounds exactly like Feldspar's harmonica. But Feldspar disappeared in space ages ago. It can't be them. Day 88. It's still here. This is creepy. Maybe my signal scope is broken. I better talk to Nice. Oh hey, it's you. Ground control didn't tell me you were launching. Long time no see. Actually, I guess it's been a long time since I've seen anyone. Don't the other travelers come by? The lunar outpost saw more traffic back when our ships were less sophisticated and needed more frequent repairs. Nowadays, it's mostly used to keep a set of eyes on things. Sometimes Chert comes by to say hi, but Gabbro is Gabbro, and you know how Rubek feels about unnecessary spaceflight. Don't go, anything else you want to ask? Talk to you later. God, the wind today outside is insane. I keep forgetting how fast you can just shoot past these planets. Somebody's ship was here. Ah, Jesus! I'm here. I did it. I put the ship down safely. In that the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. Few minor repairs, and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks. One of my better attempts. Feldspar barely would have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there was one. Probably. I can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm gonna head north to the ruins on the equator and try to find a way down. Oh, there's ruins. The tree trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely. The entire planet, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet, and I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my brain must be. Bloom is right. The trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in this same eerie way. That rock is unusual for another reason, too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis. This rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing the other nearby objects to also move about in this area? I would appreciate if you didn't explode over my head. The Southern Observatory. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. I'll go to the tower first. If I can. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Okay, I'm not gonna be able to just fly my way up there. The crossroads. I fell into the black hole. And came out of the white hole. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost? Or will the hardest part come later when we learn? Be well, Aunt Mallory. Mallory. I'm trying to carefully explore as much of this as I can, so I don't have to worry about it later. Okay, the wind outside's getting worse, so I think I'm gonna have to end the stream for now and come back to this maybe tomorrow, hopefully. Because it's getting ready to storm, and that's gonna pick up on my microphone. But, so, if you've been watching, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see y'all whenever I get another chance to play. Bye!